Hello everyone, welcome to the Red Room. Today is promo Saturday again, and we are going to talk about just a little bit the new game that came out yesterday.
Wretched Country. Wretched Country started as a scenario, which was going to be a horror slash spaghetti western story within a story about a crew who is going to shoot a movie.
A Western
spaghetti Western movie, and then strange things happen and they end up in an alternative reality, which is the Western, the story of the Western itself, which is a city in the border between Mexico and the US in the 1870s.
But then you started having that strange notion about doing rules.
Then I started doing Wretched Bastards, and I thought that this would be a good way to introduce another setting to Wretched.
In another genre,
yes,
a Western.
Yes. There aren't many Westerns in role-playing games, and even less spaghetti Westerns.
And most of them are weird Western.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird Westerns out there, which makes sense because people like fantasy. But then, well, this is... It ends up being
three things in one.
Three things in one, yeah. So you can still use this scenario, which was the start of all this. It's a horror scenario, kind of. You can just ignore it and use some information about it. You have a setting that can be played as a Western, classic Western.
Yellowstone, the city, yeah. the movie city.
It can be you should play it as a spaghetti western if you want to use the rules to their full potential, because you're playing wretched characters. It makes more sense to play a spaghetti western. But if you don't want to, you can play classic western or even weird west, because I use the part of the magic rules from the fantasy game. There were some adaptations. I introduced some more spells for shamans and sexual transmittable diseases, because
that's
why
not magic. It's not weird.
It's a kind of magic.
Yes, it can be. No monkeypox. I don't think you should make jokes about monkeypox. I'm sorry, but it's three things in one. So you have a rules, you have an adventure, and you have a setting. And you have a really nice cover by the basic expert, John Torres, that is another author of another OSR Western game that is not, weird Western.
If you don't like our rules and you like our setting, you can buy Cowpunchers and mix the two things, probably. This setting is a little bit more bigger, anyway. Our town is a little bit bigger than... I don't remember the name of the Cowpunchers town.
Yeah, but I think it's
this one
smaller.
Is a little bit, it's smaller. Yes. It's a smaller town. This is more like Deadwood in this town.
Exactly, because it's a
small
prospector's town.
Yeah. This is a little bit bigger.
It has 3 warehouses at least.
Yeah, you can even mix them together, because they are basically, it's the same time. It's the 1870s anyway, and it's also I'm not sure if it's a boomtown, but it probably, if it's not a boomtown, you can adapt it anyway. Anything else?
No, that's it.
So, okay, we probably are going to do other settings also besides Westerns, so because these rules have some more potential for... there are bastards everywhere, so you can adapt everything to bastards.
Yes.
Okay, so go check it out.
The book is now available on PDF, so it will be on print soon. We will let you know once it is. We just want to make sure if there's no things that need to be
there are always typos.
Exactly. So we now learned, and we'll wait for people to detect some typos before putting it on print.
I'm already doing some corrections. Nothing major, but meanwhile, if it was just the small typos, I wouldn't worry about it, but we never know. Maybe something rule related, it's probably going to happen. If it doesn't happen, I'll just make it available, probably on Lulu, because it's easier to be the first place, because on DrivethRu it takes a few days to be available. So at least on Lulu, I can do it quickly, 1 hour or 2, and it's available.
And the quality is better.
Yeah, the quality is better.
We've checked it in
The price
comparison,
is
we
a
can
little
say.
bit, it's a little bit pricier on Lulu, but it's now that I made that was available, I can make the comparison because I've seen the same book printed in one place and the other, and there's a big difference. Also because you can choose several things, the quality of the paper, not just the print. On DrivethRu you can't choose paper, it's all the same thing, it's according to their own rules. On Lulu there are some varieties, and you can choose glossy or matte, or the paper, I'm not sure how it's called, but well, anyway.
Paper grammage.
I'm not sure if
I'm not
that's
sure if that's the word in English.
Anyway, the paper quality, so it's better. Okay, I think that's enough for today. Bye.